Welcome back to another Minetest mod review. Today we are looking at the fancy Vend mod, which, as you can see right smack dab in front of your faces, adds these vending machines, which, interestingly enough, I just noticed this, have connected glass on the top half of them. That is kind of weird. Very interesting. I had not noticed that till just now. All right, well, nobody really cares about that. Let's start with the most important thing, how to craft it. So you'll need a locked chest, you'll need some gold, you'll need some diamonds, some meese, and you'll need some obsidian glass. And then in exchange for all of those items, you get a vending machine. There is also this Gemino wand, if that's how you're supposed to pronounce that. Diamond, obsidian shard, and a stick, and that'll let you copy settings from one to another, which we will look at in a moment. Where the name comes from, absolutely no idea. It's probably some kind of pop culture reference that every single person but me knows. But whatever, I don't care. So let's start out with the basics here. So after placing one of these, you will notice, with the exception of this one, it'll have this red X, pretty much just to let you know that, hey, it's not working right now, it's broken, inactive, it's unconfigured, whichever word you want to put in the blank there. So to set it up, obviously you just right click on it and you have some settings here. So let's get down to the nitty gritty. So we'll sell planks of wood for grass. Why are we selling planks of wood for grass, you ask? I don't know, because evidently we have a lot of wood and we want to get grass. And you'll notice now it has the aspen block spinning around up there. And in the info text, if you can see that, it's kind of hard to see because it's on top of a cloud. It says player vendor trading one grass for one aspen wood planks owned by single player, because I'm playing in single player. So this ginormous inventory space here is for the stuff we're selling or for our payment. And you can jump between your different things by clicking on the little sides, with the exception of that one. You can't go back to it. But that's like the purchase screen. I don't know why it says gold ingot though. That's kind of weird. Oh, because of how they did the buttons. All right, so this is our configuration. This is, again, where we put in what we're selling. We can change. I'm going to be super generous. I'm going to give 10 pieces of wood for one piece of grass. If you have, I believe it's the admin_vendor privilege, you can set vendor to an admin vendor, which, as you will notice, this chest has now just become an image. It's not a button anymore. So it'll never run out of inventory. It's a great way to completely devalue currency, but if that's the way you want to run, you can run that way. There's an option to force the vendor into an inactive state, which will just show it as not selling. I don't really know why you would ever want to not be selling something, but you do have that option if for whatever reason you ever want to do that. I don't honestly know what this means. Set this vendor to a depositor. Trading one grass for 10 aspen wood. It did change colors though, now it's gold. That looks the same. That also looks the same. I don't know what that does. But and it does something, it changes the color. You have an automatically sort inventory button, which I don't really know what is super helpful about that. So basically, if we have different items in here, just kind of nilly-willy or whatever, and we go back, they should be in alphabetical order. Default stone, these are V. Aren't grass and leaves in default? Why are they not? That's interesting. Okay, I don't know why they didn't work. The sort inventory button here worked. automatically. Maybe you have to have a purchase or something. But yeah, it'll automatically put them in order. But again, I don't really know what the huge advantage is in that, because you're only going to have 2 items in the inventory here. You're going to have the item that you're selling and whatever people are paying you with. So yeah, I really don't know. I don't know why you need to sort it, but that option's available. Sell and buy worn tools. I don't think this checks for the wearer. So essentially, this would allow people to have a tool that's almost broken and use it to buy something, or a tool that's brand new and use it to buy something. Depending on what the tool is, I suppose, and if you have a way to repair the tools easily, those would be options. But yeah, that's available. You got co-sellers and banned buyers. Now this, I'm only in single player, so I can't really test this very well. But my co-seller is going to be Sam. It's going to be a co-seller. And we need to ban somebody. Now keep in mind, this may go against the laws in your local jurisdiction. You can't necessarily just outright ban people from buying stuff from you. So you assume all legal liability and responsibility when banning people from your stores. Please be aware of federal regulations and all that good stuff. Wait, why is it? Oh, because I still had it set that way. All right, so nothing changed here. It still just says planks owned by single player. So I don't know what this co-seller is. Maybe when we go here. Nope, doesn't say anything different. So I really don't know what that's doing. And banned buyers would just be, I wonder if I could do, can I ban myself from buying stuff at my own store? You cannot purchase from this vendor. Yeah, so I literally just banned myself from my own store. That was cool. I mean, I guess there really is no reason to buy stuff from yourself, so, but I don't see why you would need to ban yourself from buying from yourself. You should be able to just be like, yeah, I'm not going to do that because that's silly. But yeah, if there was, I don't know why you would ever ban somebody. Like, money is money. I don't care who it comes from. But I guess if somebody's buying all of your stock and then turning around and selling it for more money, you might want to not let them buy from you. I'm struggling to really think of a real use case. You're still getting what you wanted, so I don't know. We have a logbook here that'll give us entries if we had any, and this is our buying screen. So I can buy some aspen planks, and then if I close this and go back in and go to the book, single player purchased 1 lot from this vendor, so we can see who's buying stuff from us. Also, if you do fill lots to max, I don't really know what this does. Vendor has insufficient resources. Well, then why is it letting me set that as the max? So I don't really know what that's doing. My thought was it would either do, see, when you do filled to max, it gives us 9 lots, but then it says there's insufficient resources. It's got 80, so why is it putting to 9 lots if it only has 80 items available? It would make more sense to be 8, and then I could buy out all the stock. So I don't really know. It may be broken? Not sure. Let me put the stock back in so it's not broken. All right, so we have this. These are all inactive, unconfigured. Good. This one actually I thought had something. No, it doesn't. Okay, well, we'll put some stock of grass in there. I need one to sell. So we'll sell 1 grass for 1 leaf, just in case. And then the this Gemino wand. So you what did it say? Left click to set settings, right click to save settings. So you right click on a configured shop. I shouldn't even say configured. A shop that you have changed the settings on. And if you have chat turned on, it'll give you a little message saying settings saved. And then when you punch another one, it'll say settings set. So let's take a look at this one. We will turn off every single option. These are your settings, by the way. These buttons here, and probably the sellers. Let's ban single player from this one. And we're co-selling with Sam. All right, and we're going to we'll leave these three. I'm gonna turn on this depositor thing too. All right, so now we right click to save the settings, we left click to set the settings, and if we look, we now have these bottom four checked: co-seller Sam, banned buyer single player. Notice it does not set the items that we're selling or what we want to purchase. Those are not evidently considered settings. So it just sets up the bottom half of this. So and I don't know what the co-sellers is doing. I'm wondering if maybe that means a co-seller could also open this and get into the chest to put items in. I'm not 100% sure. But if you had a whole wall of these and you, for whatever reason, wanted to make some change from how it was set up originally, instead of going through and having to open up every single screen and change your settings, I would see this most specifically for banned buyers and co-sellers. You just set it on one, use a little wand here, save your settings, and then set it to every other one. Wait a minute, why did this change? Oops, that wasn't what I wanted. Now I'm selling grass. Okay, so is the input item? No. Okay, I'm really not sure, because I didn't do this a minute ago when I was testing before the video. All right, well, let's do stone. Let's save the settings, because it's not doing anything here. Maybe the inventory has to have but this one has stone in it. I don't know. I honestly don't know why that's doing that. It didn't before, and it seems to only do it sometimes. So I'm a little confused. So maybe test that a little bit before you go and use it, because maybe he's gonna screw up some shops, but I don't know why it was doing the ones and not the others. So I'm not really sure. That's going to wrap this up. I'm 95% sure that this mod is compatible with Pipeworks. So you can use Pipeworks to put stuff in and out. 95% sure. So, yeah. And that is the fancy Vend mod. So thanks for watching. Tune in again next week for another mod review. And I will see you then.